ain't no problem, baby. You can be more, but you're heartless, darling. But I about wrecked this up.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Carter. And it's Bryant in at the point. Now here's Simmons over Bryant. Simmons can't get it to go. Bryant against Simmons. Bryant passes to Carter. Shaq dishing to Kobe. And the rejection by Embiid. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Outside Jordan. Pass to James. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's O'Neal. Takes it off the glass.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D's with ease.
The drive by Simmons. It's good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Chicago. Outside, Kobe. The fadeaway. Count it.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kobe against Simmons. Outside, Green. The pass to Harris. Over LeBron. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Kobe passes to Jordan. Over Milton. Another one falls for Chicago.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Passes it to Embiid. Milton with it. He's against Jordan. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here is Bryant after the Sixers pick up two. And the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's Jordan. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for Green.
Right, that was your Sixers dance team. Make some noise.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Maxey passes to Simmons. And the basket is good. 6 points for Ben Simmons. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Kobe dishes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Jordan. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Minnesota. Carter drives in. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now, here's Maxey. Kicks to Harris. The feed now to Drummond. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And it in.
Assisted by
Building up a big
LeBron
early
James.
lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Maxey. And there's the drive. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drops in the tray.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Jordan. 4 seconds left. Again, Chicago.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your 6
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Really like what they're doing in the post here in the opening half. Very productive.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, Kobe is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Carter. And it's LeBron James. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bryant finds Jordan. MJ taken off from the free throw line. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Kobe.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James rises up and punches it home.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Kobe. Simmons against LeBron, and stolen by LeBron. On the wing, Kobe takes a three. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
What a pass from LeBron James. This guy just has a sixth sense for finding the open man.
You're horrible, Philly.
And your Sixers.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Harris. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now, Chicago, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Outside Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Jordan. Another three for Chicago.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. And he drives in, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Blocked again. Carter kicks to Jordan. Hey, 13 feet away. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the rejection by James.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons against James. Simmons looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Shaq against Embiid. Right side, Bryant. Over Simmons. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bryant's got 11.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Drummond throws it down.
Wait, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Simmons against Bryant. Pass to James. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jordan. Embiid against Kobe. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading by 23. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bryant and Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
LeBron against Simmons. There's the screen. Pass to Embiid. Over Shaq. And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been...
All right, I love this. And taking a glance now at this game. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Chicago has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Shaq. They get the rebound, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Milton. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
To the middle, here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's James. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Embiid. Over Carter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Carter outside. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Carter. Over Green. And it's Carter missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Feeds it to Embiid. And he makes good on the layup. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. Well, what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Jordan inside, defended by Milton. A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Harris with it. Picked up by Bryant. Clock at 4. On the wing, Milton. Over LeBron. A shot by Milton, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Bryant drives in. He kicks to James. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Jordan from past the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers squad is struggling. Here he goes. Milton's shot is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Milton. The nasty reverse by Michael Jordan.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Embiid. The dish to Green. Back to Embiid. And it's sent back by O'Neal. James looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third
Whacking James
foul.
like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how
Shooting
strong
for the
he
away
is.
team.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Green. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons.
And your Sixers dance team.
Here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Drummond. Now here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Bryant. Bryant to the hoop.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Curry against Jordan. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. The drive by Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
The assist goes to.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Driving the lane. Oh!
Kobe Bryant.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Launches the 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been in Chicago. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-4 run. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Chicago right now, Jordan is out there with Bryant. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Jordan against Curry. 6 on the shot clock, and he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got 26 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Up top, Embiid. High, arcing shot, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Niang. Down low. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. No good on the 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. James in the post. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, LeBron James, if you allow him interior position, he's so strong, so physically gifted, forget about it.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Carter. Embiid, the pass to Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Chicago has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The drive by Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Embiid to stop the run. The shot off that time, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. James outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
He slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Michael Jordan.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Jordan against Curry. And it's blocked by Jordan. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doors to limit travel during the 2021 season. The NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Now LeBron. On the wing, Bryant. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Niang.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Maxey, offensive struggles continue, missing again. Left side, Bryant. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Niang, no good. And there's the pass to Jordan. Kobe, that's for two, and that one drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every
I say, I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm a ton of like I'm shit. Black on black new phantom in the backseat.
Now Bryant. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. O'Neal misses. Tries again. The 3, James. To the right side. Bryant with it. Shoots over Brown. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Pass to Smart. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum passes to Brown. Inside. Schroeder. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's Carter. Brown with the block. And they're able to recover. Tries the spin move. Here's Jordan. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
The drive by Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Bryant. Down low. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Bryant. Schroeder against Jordan. Power is home. Wow. And he dunks it down.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And now we have a chance to recognize our player of the month for the Western Conference, Kobe Bryant.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
Now here's Schroeder. Stolen by Carter. James outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's O'Neal, and a nice finish on the layup.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Now here's Smart. Tatum, a screen on Bryant. Here's Schroeder. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Bryant against Schroeder. And Bryant. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out!
Big finish.
Bryant skying high. Just slamming it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Horford, a screen on Carter. Here's Brown. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Bryant finds Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Canner's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's Brown. Here's Canner. It's not going to go for him.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to O'Neal. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Good on the shot.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looks to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Brown. Back to Pritchard. Williams, a screen on Bryant. Pritchard. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jordan. And here's James. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Over Williams. James. That's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession. Blocked!
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Pritchard. And that's not going to go. And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. Pass to O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got 8.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Brown passes to Williams. James against Brown. 5 to shoot. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Boy, much respect for the defensive Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic. Getting his hands up to block shots.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
A difficult situation for Boston. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Pritchard. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. Chicago with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy right through the air and on top of your head.
Can they get it? Rejected by James. Carter against Brown. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Richardson. Up and over Carter. Boston again missing. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Bryant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some changes here for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Richardson, and it's done in for Pritchard. Free throw good. Bryant. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.I. like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Tatum passes to Smart. Williams a screen on Jordan. Williams with it. Over Jordan. Boston again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Tatum can't hit.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Bryant. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1. Free throw good. Bryant.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Cantor's checked in for Boston. Done with it. Now Carter defending. Pass to Smart. Williams a screen on Jordan. Here's Smart. There's the block.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An opposing force. A pretty consistent defender as well.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
50 seconds left in the first half of this one. Dunn goes in. Kicks it out to Smart. Floats one, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Schroeder comes in for Dunn.
Substitution, Al Horford, Dennis Schroeder.
Three on the clock. Looking to end the drought. Schroeder into the lane. And it's good on the layup. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
James passes to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Carter against Tatum. Pass to Horford. Left side Schroeder. Shoots over Bryant. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And so it's Chicago. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're official.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the...
On to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
Taking a look here at Chicago.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Schroeder. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's James in at the power forward position. Drive by Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Schroeder with it, now guarded by Bryant. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Boston ball.
Just 2 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's James. Tatum pulls it in. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. Another miss by Brown.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Carter on the wing. Here's O'Neal. Horford covering. That shot is good by O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's Tatum with the 3. Doesn't go that time. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
James, that's good. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, even against tight defense there. I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
Tatum against Carter. Here's Smart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Smart against Jordan. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Jordan's got 8 points.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
Schroeder against Bryant. Outside Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And that one drops. He has 6.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in this game. Most guys do, though.
Schroeder against Bryant. And the shot goes in.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Schroeder passes to Brown. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Outside Tatum. Good.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Bryant, the pass to Carter. Here's O'Neal. Horford covering. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Jordan. James outside to the middle. Here's O'Neal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Bryant. With some arc. Shots blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game time.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Up top, Brown. He's checked by Carter, who poked away. Stolen by Carter for the finish. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Outside, Brown. Up and over Carter. And so it's Chicago building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
We've got LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You know, even when Jordan gets hit while penetrating, I mean, he just stays with it. Great stick-to-itiveness. You cannot corral this guy.
Done with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Back to Pritchard. To the left side wing. Pass to Fernando. Richardson with it. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Love seeing Jordan use that extraordinary quickness to come up with the steals. An outstanding defensive player.
Dunn outside. Pass to Fernando. Here's Pritchard. Outside Richardson. Back to Pritchard to end the run. James with the rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Parker. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Richardson. Over James. And that one's long. Chicago with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Now Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Banked it in off the glass. O'Neal's got 19.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Jordan. It's James on the wing. And that's a foul called on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul of the game. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, B.A. Again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
Pass to O'Neal. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And there's Richards on the assist from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Richardson getting points in transition. Easy buckets thanks to his hustle after the steal. That's how you take advantage of the turnover.
Here's Bryant from 13 feet. Down it goes. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Stolen by Carter. The finish! And slam dunk by Jordan.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Pass to Tatum. 58 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Bryant driving inside. Out to James. Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Knocked away. Bryant with it. Done in his pocket. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bryant inside. Defended by Dunn. Bryant, no good. And Boston has possession. 18 feet out. Jordan with the bucket.
And when Jordan is in rhythm now, his pull-up game, deadly. Shoots it with such confidence.
And here's Dunn. And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
I let you act up, get yourself together. I let you rock, have me. You ain't know no better. Using trauma as excuses for your lack of effort. We give advice on.
Your Western Conference champion.
And it's Chicago to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Carter. Then it's O'Neal. And there's Bryant. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Booker. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Jordan. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes. Makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Here's Kobe following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Left side, Kobe. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
That's right, Kevin. He said they can't be loose with the ball tonight against this team with great hands and defensive awareness. If they do, the turnovers and fast break points will pile up quickly. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight, Coach would like to see Greg them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
And here are the Suns now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bridges passes to Paul. And the rejection by James. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Booker with it. And it's Carter picking him up. No good from Booker. Chicago leading by 4. Left side, Jordan. The kick out to Bryant. The shot from 20 feet away. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Takes a step back. Bridges outside.
2 minutes.
Crowder is screen on Bryant.
2 minutes.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And James throws it down.
With an elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So for the Suns, Saric comes in for Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Ayton. Bank shot, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for Chicago. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .11 left in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul dishes to Saric. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now here's James to the paint. Shoots from the line. And again, no good by Chicago.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Ayton against LeBron. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Vince Carter.
Suns trail by 6. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter against Johnson. It's stolen by Carter. The three from Bryant, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, JaVale McGee.
9 seconds left to play here in the first. Booker, right side, fades. He made it! He made it!
Yes, he did! Your Suns.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Chicago. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. Wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Booker against Jordan. Shoots from the elbow. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kobe passes to LeBron. McGee against O'Neal. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Kaminsky is checked in for Dario Saric.
Now into the line.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fades back. LeBron with the bucket.
LeBron James.
James has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
Resourceful play by LeBron, taking advantage of a mid-range opening to find points.
No good from Booker. Chicago with the ball. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Jordan driving inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Shaq kicks to LeBron. O'Neal against McGee. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Paul against Carter. Now here's Booker. He's covered closely. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Cameron Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Carter looking around. At the elbow, it's James. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And stolen by Jordan. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kaminsky is screen on Jordan. Pulls up on the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And then Jordan slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for Frank Kaminsky, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Jordan dishes to Kobe. LeBron passes to O'Neal. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Lays it up off the glass. Shaq's got his second bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kobe with the steal. Fires for three. Sharch grabs the board. And here's Sharch. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 19.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming out of the court.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Suns dancers.
Now here's Payne, defended by Bryant. Payne kicks to Bridges. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Bryant's running. Spins. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 8 points for Jordan.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
And that one released in time, but no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago, ending the...
Always interesting to see how things continue. And right now, let's talk about that monster. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Booker. So for Chicago right now, LeBron James is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Carter. And it's Bryant in at the point. Kobe, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Shaq. Nails the baby hook. Shaq's got 6 points.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Poked away. It's stolen by Carter. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Ayton finds Bridges. With the crossover, and the jumper falls for him.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Kobe against Paul. Carter outside. Passes it to O'Neal. For three. Kobe trains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And it's sent back by Bryant. And he gets it back. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
For your Suns, Cam Johnson.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clock is at 3. Kobe with the steal. Ayton against Shaq. James looking around. Here's Jordan, the fadeaway jumper, nailed by Michael Jordan.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball against Bryant. Will it go? And it's sent back by Kobe. The drive by...
Assist goes to Vince.
Can't allow LeBron to get into the lane because he's going to punish you for that mistake.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Shoots over Shaq. Offensive rebound. And that one, good. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
LeBron passes to Carter. Let's go. And James with the basket on the assist from Carter.
Assisted.
And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Crowder finds Ayton, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Carter for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:05 left in the third. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. Ball against Bryant. Here's Carter. He takes it in. And the layup falls. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kobe dishes to James. Right side, Jordan. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Carter. And the rejection by Ayton. And here's Booker. From deep, Johnson. He can't get it to go. And so is Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. The scoring has been...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come
and a chance right to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Kaminsky, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the small forward. Bryant, chalk up 2 there. Kobe's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. Out to the wing. McGee finds Kaminsky. Now Shamet. Launches a 3. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Carter outside. The pass to Bryant. Shoots over Payne. Kobe gets the bucket.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Knocked away. Payne with it, working on Bryant. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Shamet. Jordan the pass to Carter. To the inside, stolen by McGee. Here's Nader. That's short off the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. McGee sets the pick for Payne. And stolen by LeBron. Carter outside. He kicks it to O'Neal. To the paint. Bryant against Kaminsky. The shot by Bryant, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Carter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in, and here are the Suns now. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds, and they say nice touch by Bryant. All checked in for Landry Shamet.
For your Suns, Chris Paul.
On defense, Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Paul. Back to Kaminsky. Off target from three-point range. There's 1:54 left in the game. Bryant in the post, working on Payne, and that one good.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Kaminsky. Down low, stolen by O'Neal. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Paul. Bryant looking over the floor. And finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete. Terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Into the lane. Payne's shot is good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
McGee with the block. Poke loose. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's James. And he can't jam it through.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Carter, the pass to James. Back to Carter. James finds Carter. Fade away. Yep, that one goes.
That's the right strategy. Get the ball to LeBron. Let him go to work.
Now Payne. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you see. The stories that they sing when it hitting high fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtape.
Here we go.
Bryant with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got LeBron James. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit. But, hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Into the... Get up to throw down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Curry passes to Thompson. The 15-footer. He can't get that one to fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And we're about a minute into the first. Curry against Bryant. Pass to Jordan. Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Wiggins. O'Neal pulls it in. Just over a minute and a half in. Now Jordan. Inside. Here's Bryant. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now, here is James. Pass to Carter. Here's Bryant. Over Curry. And that one's good. Bryant's got his second basket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Wiseman finds Curry. James against Green. Clock at 6. Poke loose. It's stolen by James. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jordan, the pass to Bryant. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. The 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. On the wing, Thompson. Gets the 3 to fall.
Play not forcing anything, just waiting for his time. Collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Now Jordan. Back to Bryant. Fades back. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Curry. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's good.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Here's Carter. They lead by 7. Here's O'Neal, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 6 points.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Here's Bryant with the drive, and then Bryant with the dunk.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Now here's Wiseman. Outside, Green. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Pass to James. Here's O'Neal. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their post play has been tremendous so far.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Kuminga is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Vince Carter taking 2.
And he makes both free throws. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 10-point game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie.
And LeBron ready to shoot as soon as he received that ball.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Kuminga. Checked by James. Here's Thompson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Wiseman. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Kobe Bryant.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Carter on the wing, guarded by Poole. Carter, the pass to Bryant. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Wiseman in the high post. Poole outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jordan with the rebound. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Bryant against Poole. Now here is James. Guarded closely. Good work there as it goes. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
T-shirt time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in.
Onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. Dance team.
Wiseman finds Porter. And here's Curry for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bielitsa against Carter.
2 minutes.
Here's Bryant inside. Shoots over Curry. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Bryant's got 18 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
They double-team Curry, looking to end the run. The shot by Bielitsa, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Bryant against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Bryant's got 20 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Tipped away. Poole for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Pass to Jordan. Here's O'Neal. No good there. Good work defensively by Wiseman. James with the ball. Now Porter defending. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Stephen Curry. O'Neal.
You love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Stolen by Bryant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Porter against Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Look who's coming out onto the court.
15 seconds left in the second.
And welcome your Warriors. Dance team.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins.
Into the lineup for your Warriors. Play.
Bielitsa outside. It's Wiggins on the wing. Fires in the triple. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this.
A dominating first half.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Chicago.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us.
All right, let's go over the... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Warriors now. On the court for Chicago. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's James in at power forward. The 3 from Thompson. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. O'Neal on the wing. James against Green. Fader on the way. And that one's good. James has got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Off target with the 3. Wiggins is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Curry against Bryant. The fader. And down it goes. 2 points. Bryant's got 22 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
James against Green to the middle. That shot is good by O'Neal. He's got 10.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Wiggins for 3. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's Jordan. 6 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
And the basket by Curry.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bryant, the pass to Jordan. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
All right, fans, get up.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiseman.
T-shirt. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. It's team. Now
it's Thompson, high post. He's against Bryant.
Otto Porter.
Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Carter with it. Now Porter defending. And he comes up with a bucket. O'Neal's got 12.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
That's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Thompson finds Curry. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's deflected. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. James passes to Jordan. Here's Bryant inside, guarded by Poole. Bryant, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Porter, the pass to Thompson. Thompson draws the double. Green with the ball. Here's Porter. Out to Thompson. Here's Kuminga. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And then Porter with the dunk.
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Stolen by Bryant. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Poole against Bryant. Got a piece of it. Pass to O'Neal. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside. And let's take this to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kuminga, Damian Lee out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Wiseman. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Bryant outside. Back to Jordan. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Wiseman. Here's Jordan, and here's Bryant outside. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Chicago?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Poole's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here's Jordan. They get the rebound. Pass to Carter. Back to O'Neal. And there's James from the arc. Warriors with the rebound, and they recover it. Jordan, the pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. In transition, here they come. And Jordan comes to help. From the baseline. And that one's good. Poole.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Here's Bryant. He takes it in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Third personal foul.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brent. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West, probably tougher.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Yes, it's good. Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Poole's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Pass to Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to O'Neal. And here's Jordan. Here's O'Neal. Inside. Shot's good by James.
He's been down there so many times. LeBron on the interior, able to convert.
Poole against Bryant. Out to the right wing. Here's Lee. Back to Wiseman. Pass to Poole. 4-3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Drives to the hoop.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Poole with the ball. Covered by Bryant. James against Poole. Back to Bielitsa. Pass to Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bielitsa, that's good.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Chicago with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jordan goes in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Wiseman. Thompson comes in for Lee. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Bryant outside. LeBron. From deep. Rebounded by Bielitsa. Pass to Curry. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And
And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Graham in at the point. Here's Graham. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Valanciunas with a screen on Carter. Carter against Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
Charging inside with confidence. I love when Ingram takes initiative and looks to get to the rim.
Passes it to O'Neal. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
He had very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's LeBron, Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. He had another one of his natural gifts.
Graham, the pass to Alexander Walker, and it's sent back by Kobe. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Ingram. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Valanciunas, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here is Carter.
Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. Carter hits them both. Pelicans trail by 5. And here is Graham. And the pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Williamson. Over James. And that one comes up a bit short.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Kobe kicks to Carter. Back to Bryant.
2 minutes.
O'Neal against Valanciunas. And that one's good by Shaq. Shaq's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Williamson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Changes up. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
James outside. Right side, Jordan. And Jordan drains the fadeaway.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. LeBron James on the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ryan against Graham. Passes to Alexander Walker. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. Shot and game clock separated by 5. O'Neal against Valanciunas. The pass to Bryant. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Shaq missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Carter with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their playing in low post has been excellent right from the opening tip. They're doing so much damage down low.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
You've got Carter. Brian is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's LeBron in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson.
Pelican substitution.
And so here is Chicago. Now LeBron. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Jordan.
You know what? I'm not. He'd have been a great teammate. Hit me off the pick and roll. Oh, somebody would have got that.
Pass to O'Neal. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Pass to Satoransky. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
LeBron kicks to Carter. Ryan against Hernan Gomez. And a nice shot by Bryant. Kobe's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And here's the fast break. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Passes it to Hayes. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Chicago leading by 14. Outside Jordan. Pass to Shaq. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Hart. Pass to Satoransky. To end the drought. O'Neal with the rebound. And Chicago has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Jordan. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Satoransky looking around. Valanciunas passes to Satoransky. Tries from 10, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And great ball movement there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for New Orleans. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
But you also got to give credit to their offense, too. They exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Jordan, the pass to Carter. O'Neal with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Shaq down low. Valanciunas is there. Shaq can't hit. Pelicans trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Ingram on the wing, defended by Carter. And it's Ingram missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So for the Pelicans, Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Satoransky. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Marshall deciding where to go with it. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Chicago.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
They get a hand on it. Kobe with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And Bryant slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some...
And as we welcome you to the studio.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for Chicago. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Hart.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kobe against Graham. At the elbow, Williamson. Over LeBron. They get it back to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jordan against Williamson. Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Graham kicks to Ingram. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The good-looking shot from the wing.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Shaq down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. O'Neal out to Carter. Latrey. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans.
And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
I mean, I don't always like the three on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Kicks it to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Graham. No good there. Shaq with some nice D. Graham's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Passes it to Carter. O'Neal dishes to LeBron. And stolen by LeBron. Jordan against Graham. Trying to get open is Shaq. Again, Chicago.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Here's Ingram. Chicago grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kobe with it, out guarded by Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The fader. Another one falls for Chicago.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
That's tipped. With the drive, and James throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And finished off by LeBron.
Good defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Graham kicks to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Jordan, looking to end the run. And the Pelicans miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Bryant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Carter on the wing. He's got 8. He gets it in there. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williamson outside. And it's Hayes in the corner. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. And the Pelicans miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Shoots from 8. Here's O'Neal. And a wide open look for Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a united affair. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. LeBron James is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kobe. And there's Carter. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Shaq passes to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Satoransky. Jordan with some nice D.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Carter. Here's the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
The ball goes to your home team.
James left side. Bryant has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kobe against Lewis. Shoots over Kobe, and it's sent back by Bryant. The drive by Jordan. Got a piece of it. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much as the officials will send him to the line. And he'll shoot some free throws. And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Hernan Gomez with a screen on Jordan. They could use a bucket, and Jordan sends it back. Outside, Kobe. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And LeBron throws it down.
Yo, fellas, it's like a mini earthquake when LeBron slams rocking the floor.
Hernan Gomez passes to Satoransky. Lewis outside. Over Bryant. And again, New Orleans has no luck. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Jordan kicks to LeBron. This one for three. And it's Kobe missing. And they'll get another chance. Jordan against Satoransky. Bryant passes to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Over Lewis. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Bryant against Lewis. Goes up again, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
The free throw drops for Kobe. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I'm going to put a blatant statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run regardless of the positions.
Both free throws good from Bryant. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now here's Kobe driving to the basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Carter. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back from taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor gave me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown. Can't tell you how I got here when you